Hey guys, today's video is going to be all about acne and breaking out. So I recently broke out with my worst breakout since high school. I think it's been about 10 years since I broke out as much as I did on the book tour. Half of my face, going down into my chin, was just destroyed with these huge cystic acne spots. And I had a few on this cheek and like a few on my forehead, but it was mainly like concentrated on this cheek and chin. And this is not the side that I sleep on, by the way. I sleep on this side. So I could not figure out what it was. I could not figure out why I was only breaking out on one side. But on the book tour, I was trying a lot of new products. Like I was trying new makeup wipes and I was trying new foundations, and I was traveling a lot, and it was very stressful because we were basically on the road for 2.5 weeks and we were flying from city to city, and a lot of times airplane air is really bad for your skin and can cause breakouts. So I really didn't know what was triggering it, but I knew that I had to get my skin back under control, and that was actually why I didn't want to film. There was like a 2-week or a 10-day break after the book tour that I really wasn't putting up videos, right after my Daytime Girl in a Glammed Up World video, and that's because I was just so broken out. I was not motivated to film, even though you guys I know don't care. Like, you know, it's kind of one of those things being a girl, like I just didn't feel cute. I didn't feel like I wanted to get on camera and talk to a bunch of people. So I want to share with you what I did to get my skin under control. My skin right now is flawless. I do not have a single acne spot, and I'm not saying that in a braggy, like my skin is flawless kind of way. I'm saying it because I had such a bad breakout like a week ago that you guys would not even like believe that it's the same skin a week later. I'm just going to show you guys what I used, and also I found some like drugstore options too. So this video might be a little rambly because I kind of have to tell you, like, I guess everything that I did, but just yeah, I mean, if you have like breakouts and acne, then this is probably interesting for you anyway. When I travel, I tend to rely on makeup wipes more. Sometimes I actually only use that to wash my face at night because it's just more convenient. You don't have to like travel with your cleanser, because a makeup wipe is essentially a cleanser, but it's not as good of a cleanser as a regular cleanser would be, if that makes sense. So there were some nights where I was only cleansing my face with the makeup wipe, but that really isn't out of the norm. Even when I'm at home, sometimes I will just use a makeup wipe until the makeup wipe is like clean. I might use 2, just because if I'm really tired and I don't want to wash my face at all, it's better than not washing your face, because it is washing your face. It's just not as deep of a clean as it would be to actually use a real cleanser and like water. I think the difference was I started using a new makeup wipe. I was using the Simple Skin Solution. It's the green one that I got from Target, and I really don't like that makeup wipe. I think that was one of the things that was contributing to my breakout, which does not make sense because that is made for like sensitive skin. There's like hardly anything in it. It's for skin that breaks out easily, but I really think that that and the foundation I was using is what was contributing to my breakouts, because when I cut those 2 out and then I started using this cleansing routine, my skin got back to normal in 4 days. So step number 1, I stopped using all new products. All the products that I was kind of using over the last month that I hadn't been using prior to that, I stopped using altogether. So I went back to my Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation, which is the foundation that I wore for like 2 years, and then recently I've kind of started using some new things. I completely went back to my Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation, and I also stopped using makeup wipes completely. I started using Bioderma. This is a French brand, and you cannot get it in the United States unless you're going to order it online. So I found the one drugstore makeup wipe that I recommend, and this is the only one that I found doesn't break me out, and it is the Neutrogena makeup remover wipes. And all of this brand doesn't break me out. So they have, this one's the hydrating one, but they also have a night calming one, and both of them I found my skin just doesn't react to in a negative way. So this would be the equivalent, but if you want to try Bioderma, or if you live in Europe and you can get it easily, if you live in France, or I know they sell it in some areas of England, then I would recommend trying this, because this was like my miracle solution. So I first started using only this as my cleanser. I stopped using all of the cleansing products I had been using, my toners and my moisturizers. I literally just use this. This is a cleansing solution that you put onto a cotton pad, and you wipe it all over your face. You can put it on your eyes. It removes all of your makeup, and it's also a cleanser. This is the best stuff, and this is the one for sensitive skin. So this is the Sensibio H2O. I might be saying that wrong. And this is also the same one as the Crealine version, so they're just like two different labels for the same exact product by Bioderma. They repackaged it, so I'll put the two names of exactly what this is below. This is the second little bottle that I've gone through. They also have a much bigger bottle, and if you live in America, you can order this on Amazon or eBay, so that's how you can get your hands on it if you want to try it in the States. But I know it's really easy to find if you're in France. It's like in all the pharmacies. So like I said, if you want to just be able to run out to CVS and get something, I would recommend the Neutrogena facial wipes. These are the only ones that I found do not break out my sensitive skin. So I started using just this at night, and in the morning I would put the cotton pad all over my face until it was clean. So I would use like 3 cotton pads of this stuff, and it would take off all my makeup, and I would not cleanse after, and I would not moisturize. And I have the driest skin, but I'm telling you, I stopped using all products because I knew something was like mega breaking me out. And then the only other product I used is my Pevonia spot treatment. Now this is a product that I had never used because I had it in my closet, but I never was really using it because I was using my Mario Badescu spot treatment, which is the one that I've showed in so many videos. It's been my go-to spot treatment since I was in college. It's the one with the pink on the bottom and the oil on the top. For some reason, that stuff was breaking me out too. My skin just like freaked out. So this is a good example of a video of like what to do when your skin just acts berserk and you have no idea what's wrong with it. When I first got back from the book tour, I started using the Mario Badescu every night for about 4 nights on all of my active breakouts, because that's what I've always done. And I know that it's not marketed for that purpose. It's actually marketed for like whiteheads, and they have another product that's marketed for cystic acne, but I actually did a whole video talking about how like I actually think that the other one works better, the drying lotion, the one that I'm talking about. So I've used it for like 4 years, and it's always worked perfectly for me. So for about 4 nights I was using that, and every morning my acne just looked worse. Like it looked more like irritated and inflamed, and I did not know what was going on. So again, stopped using it. I literally stopped using everything except Bioderma, and I decided to give the Pevonia spot treatment a try. I used an entire Pevonia skincare line. I had discontinued it just to get my skin under control, but it wasn't anything against the Caviar line. I love that stuff. I've used it for like 1.5 years. I just wanted to remove all irritants from my skin. This is the best spot treatment that I've ever tried. If you have a lot of acne, if it's something you suffer with and you want a product that works really, really well, this is the product. I cannot talk about how much this saved my skin in the last week. This has both salicylic acid and benzoyl peroxide in it, and it is literally a miracle product. Like I put it on my active acne every single night and every single morning, and the skin around that area did start peeling. Like this stuff is very drying. I would not recommend it as like a serum you put over your face, even if you have a lot of acne everywhere. I would really spot treat with this stuff. This stuff just works so well. It really just dried up those areas and just made them disappear. So I think between these two products, the Bioderma was really removing all the irritants from my skin, and then the spot treatment was just healing those areas. My skin just got back to normal in like 3 or 4 days. It was literally amazing. I also found a drugstore equivalent to the spot treatment. If you're someone who suffers from cystic acne sometimes and you want to invest in a good product that you know is going to be your go-to, that is going to last a long time and really take care of those areas, I would suggest ordering this. This stuff is so good. But if you are someone who either doesn't want to spend the money or you don't want to order it online, you want to just be able to run out to CVS, to a drugstore, to Target, wherever, and pick something up that's going to work that night. Like if you know, it's the night before school and you have something big just erupt and you need something that night, then this is the product I would suggest getting. This is the Clean and Clear Persa-Gel 10% benzoyl peroxide. This is maximum strength. This is actually what the pharmacist will recommend if you walk up and say, what's the best over-the-counter stuff I can get? This is the strongest. So they actually have one as well that's called their spot treatment. This is like their mega spot treatment. Like this is the stuff that they say you can use it twice a day, but it might start like drying out your skin and making it peel, which is what this did, but it worked. This is what I would recommend from the drugstore. It was really, really good. I used this as well just to kind of test it against this product because I knew I was going to do a video on this, and I wanted to make sure that I had an equivalent that you guys could just run out and get if you needed it. This stuff is so good. If you also have the Clean and Clear spot treatment, that's a great product as well. I've also used that in the past, but that's a much lighter product. The Clean and Clear Spot Treatment is a good product if you're going to use it every night. If you kind of always have a little bit of a breakout and you want to use something on a nightly basis, that one's good. This is going to really kill those cystic acne. So these two products are kind of equivalent in that sense. And then the only other products that I wanted to mention in this video is the Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser. This is what I kind of graduated to when my skin started getting back under control. I decided to add this to my Bioderma. So I take my makeup off with this and then cleanse additionally with this at night because I really like to get my skin super clean. And I stopped using my Clarisonic 2. The Clarisonic wasn't breaking me out. I just needed to be super gentle since I was doing this like big time spot treatment and my skin was kind of drying out, and I wasn't using a moisturizer, which is a little bit crazy because I have super dry skin, but I literally wanted to use as little product as possible. So I would recommend, if you are having a big time breakout right now and you literally want to turn this video off and go to the store, get a package of Neutrogena cleansing wipes in whatever skin type you like. I think they have one for acne prone skin, and then get the Clean and Clear Persa-Gel 10. And these two products, I think, if your skin is like mine, will just whip your skin into control. And then also you can pick up the Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser. This is in all the drugstores, and this is the best cleanser for irritated skin. Even if you're using something as harsh as the Persa-Gel, this is just really going to calm your skin down, and it's really inexpensive for a big old bottle. So this is a good drugstore purchase. And the last thing I wanted to say is, if you are someone who wants to invest in a product that is going to be your go-to product to just kill that acne as soon as it comes up, get the Pevonia Spot Treatment, because this stuff is amazing. It's so good. So that was my little video. I just kind of wanted to share with you guys what I did. I haven't really had like a big time breakout in so long. I don't think I've ever really done a video on like what to do when you break out like crazy, because my skin doesn't typically break out, which is why this was so, like, I was like, I need to get this under control. I literally had like 10 huge cystic acne, like all on one cheek and then going down into my chin, and then I had a couple over here. I don't even know what was going on, but I really like got my skin under control with these products. I hope this helped some of you guys out, and I will see you guys with my next video. Bye.